Hello and welcome. I'm Rahul and you're watching me on my Facebook page or my YouTube channel Output Talks. And if you're watching me consistently, welcome back to my channel. I always come up with new ideas and try to inform you of latest development, whatever is happening in the contemporary world, because I strongly feel that if we keep ourselves updated and motivated, we can achieve anything. Because this is an information age and we have to be educated. We have to be informed of latest development so that we can apply our knowledge and it implications would be better for ourselves. We will be competent for every opportunity that will come in our way, and that is why I always talk about motivational things, all the knowledge that is important in order to augment our own capacity. And today I want to tell you something important. If you want to improve your communication skill or any kind of knowledge base, then it is essential that you make a conversation with such kind of people who possess that kind of knowledge. And in this information age, in the age of artificial intelligence, everything is available on your fingertips. Yesterday I communicated with Google Gemini, and I feel that it is really wonderful. It is even better than ChatGPT. It is more interactive, and you will feel that you're more personal with Google Gemini because it is talking like a real assistant. You will not even believe, that it is more general. You will feel that it is talking like a human being, though it is a large language model, generative model, but it is talking like a real artificial intelligence, and you will not feel that there is less understanding or there is less awareness in these kind of large language model, generative artificial intelligence. You will feel that you are talking to artificial general intelligence like a human, who is interacting with you, and you will feel very personal. So I talked to him what happened, the latest development, where do we see near future in terms of our longevity, where we will last longer on this planet, what have been the developments in artificial intelligence, and can we see robots supported by artificial general intelligence in near time, can we get help with the robots in our day-to-day life, in our domestic problems, can we solve that with the help of robots? And it response was that, particular about robots working in your household. It says that there is a difficulty especially related to motor functions, and that is why cleaning and cooking becomes a little bit difficult for these robots, because in a house they have to adjust in 2 or 3 rooms, and all the cleaning, all the adjustment requires better motor function, better sensors to sense, each little things in your house, in your home. So a little bit of problem is there. But if I asked him that such kind of generative large language model, if installed in a robotic body, can they cook, and can they assist human beings, elderly in our home? Its responses was good. It says that yeah, in future it will be possible, but there are certain problems with motor functions and little bit of sensors, but it is quite achievable in few decades. So I hope that even Elon Musk is doing rapid progress, in developing such kind of robots, and he told already that he will provide all the people in minimum prices, but even general people can afford that kind of robot. So in future is really very promising. We see that different changes will come, but we will adapt to new changes, and certainly as we adapted to new mobile phones, we will be adapting artificial general intelligence and robots in our home. We have to be accustomed with that, because it can solve all the problems, cooking, mincing, frying, and doing all the day-to-day work, cleaning in your room. What will be better than that? If there will be a person, a machine with you whom you can interact with, whom you can discuss your future problems, whom you can discuss your businesses, whom you can say that solve big data problems, statistics of your business, all the reports you can consolidate on that kind of robotic system, you can fetch data. So what could be better than that? I am really very optimistic about that kind of changes. And next thing I was talking about, would we be able to download our consciousness in upcoming future, and where we have been, can we map our brain? These kind of questions I ask with AI, and it says that there is a complex problem with downloading human brain, mapping human brain, because there are millions and millions and billions of neurons and connection and information exchange. If we want to map the whole brain of a human being, we require lots of memory, we require lots of accuracy in order to map that. But it is not guaranteed that as your cognitive functions, your personality, your true unique identity, it will not resemble to the same digital copy. So there is a problem. So even the problem of consciousness is that even we don't understand what is the consciousness of a people, how its uniqueness can be decoded and downloaded in a computer. Then I talked about brain computer interface. Yeah, real development has happened in BCI. You can download a device in your brain. It can be installed in a brain, and then you can interact with computers, with brains. So there has been rapid progress in this field. So many a thing I talked about, promising changes, whatever the science has been up to till now. I also questioned about quantum physics, and I was not understanding what is quantum physics and what is string theory. So I talked about it a little bit. Had given me a good insight. So if you want to enhance your communication skill, it could be the best app. If you want to learn English language, if you want to learn any kind of subjective knowledge, you can interact with Google Gemini. It is very good and very interactive. So I'm looking forward, if you can help yourself up with these kind of little changes, because this is an information age, and I want to tell you all the time, I repeatedly tell you that if you want to bring certain changes in your life, you have to accumulate more information, you have to process that, you have to become incisive one, you have to become someone who could be competent for every opportunity that comes in your way. We want to solve our problem, financial problems. We want to be financially independent. And for that, we have to look forward. What kind of changes we can adapt so that we will be competent for making money for every opportunities. And that is why I always iterate that keep yourself updated. Keep yourself someone who will never give up for upcoming challenges, that you will be able to face any challenges, any challenge in your life. You will certainly be supporting yourself. First of all, think of yourself that you are a being who have distinct capability, who can make his own recognition, who is distinguished from the society. If you are not standing taller, if you are not making your recognition, if you are not making your recognition in your fraternity, in your community, how can you make your recognition in the world? You have to be in top 1%, and for that you have to consistently and relentlessly, you have to augment your capacity, you have to harness unique capabilities, you have to learn profound knowledge, and you have to disseminate accordingly. So whatever you want to say, whatever profound changes you want to perceive in others, you have to first of all inculcate and bring it in yourself, in your personality. It should be reflected in your personality. Then only you can impart it further, you can percolate it further to all the people across globe. And that is what you have to think of. You want to be a knowledge hub, then only you can change the world. And first of all, you should change yourself. Now, once you inculcate the habit of changing yourself, making yourself better each and every day, augmenting your capability, improving your capability, you can certainly foster a foundation upon which you can claim that you are a distinct being. And once you will go, and once you will thrive in right directions, and once you will find a stage to express your knowledge, to disseminate your knowledge, you can make an impressive, an impact that can last longer. Such kind of scintillating performance, remarkable being you will be. Nobody can cast aspersion about your ability if you'll be moving forward with great determination to enhance your knowledge. And all the time I say that this is an information age, work on information, and you will be transformed. What is enlightenment? What is enlightenment? Acquiring knowledge, igniting a fire within which never satiates, which quest for knowledge always grows, and which cannot be quenched with little bit of drops, because the world is an ocean and we are mere drops in it in terms of knowledge. And whatever capacity we can develop, it will transform our own capability. We can interact with the world with a changed voice, with a unique voice, and that can reverberate for a longer period of time in this world. We have to learn from Gautam Buddha. His words, his dissemination changed the world. He fostered peace into the world. He showed exactly what is reality, how you should live your life. I'm not talking about little religious terms and rituals that you undergo through, but once you will have enlightenment, you will see with the right angle. Everything will come in front of you in transparent manner, and you have to decode that. If you will not inculcate that habit, that incisiveness will go away, because metaphysical is life. It has a life and it moves from one holder to another holder. If you cannot hold it, if you don't change your mentality, if you are someone who have persistent dogma that cannot be changed, then the knowledge will not stay at you. It is just like money, it goes from hand to hand. And that is why if you want to nurture it, if you want to hold it for a longer period of time, you have to leave. You have to leave a stubborn attitude, and you have to transform it into knowledgeable being. You have to be open all the time. That is what is a transformation. Thank you for listening to me.